All right, now for reflections. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? All right, never mind. Okay, let's get on with this. Serenity now. Okay, now in this graph here, you see what shape? A triangle. Triangle with 3 points: X, Y, and Z. Let's say I picked one of these points. I'll pick Y right here. I want to reflect Y over the Y-axis. Here's the Y-axis here, which means this point that's on the right side now must be on the left side of the Y-axis. Reflect over there. All right, so the way we do that is we say, okay, look, how far away is this point away from the Y-axis? How many units? We say it is 1, 2, 3 units away from the Y-axis, which means when I reflect to the other side, it must also be 3 units away from the Y-axis. So I'll do that. I'll say 1, 2, 3. There. Then when I reflect this point over the Y-axis, it'll now be here. So what you see is this point, the coordinates are 3, 2, and then when reflected over the Y-axis, it is now -3, 2. What you see is only the X value changed. Y stayed the same because we reflected over the Y-axis. Now, what if I wanted to reflect this point Y over the X-axis? Same thing. I want the same number of units away from the X-axis to the other side. So from here, it is 1, 2 units away from the X-axis. So on the other side, it must be 1, 2 units away from the X-axis. So it'll be right here. So again, we started at 3, 2. Now when we reflect it over the X-axis, it is now at 3, -2. And what you see here is what changed. The Y, not the X, was reflected over the X-axis. Now look here. We have 2 lines here. This one is Y equals X, and this one is Y equals -X. So this is a little bit special. So now look, I have this point here. It is, the coordinates are 2, -3. So what we're doing here is we have to flip or reflect this point over here to the other side. There's a special way to do that. When we reflect the point over Y equals X, we are switching X and Y. So here, X is 2, Y is -3. So when we reflect it over Y equals X, we switch X and Y. So now X is -3 and Y is 2. So this is our new point. X is -3, Y is 2. Now for this one, Y equals -X, we go a little bit further. So we look at this point here. We have 1 and -7. So here when we have Y equals -X, a reflection over this line, we're going to switch X and Y, but also negate them both. Remember what this was called? This is the contrapositive, in case you were paying attention in the last lesson. I'll just call it contra. So switch X and Y, then I'll have what? 1, 7, right? 1, or it's -7, 1. If I switch X and Y, I'll have -7 and 1. Then I'm told to negate them both, which means make both of them negative. So -7 will be +7, and then -1. So then that's our new point. 7, -1, right here.